Hi everyone, Usman here from Marburg Labs. Today we're talking about marketing campaigns known around the digital marketing world, SEO versus PPC in our comparison battle. Marketing campaigns take a ton of time, effort, and resources. Both of these campaigns, whether it's SEO or pay-per-click ad campaigns, have pros and cons. Before we get into comparing pros and cons of each of those tactics, let's take a little bit of time and understand each tactic on its own a bit better. What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. This really means you are able to get traffic to your website or domain from search engines. This is earned traffic by creating great content that allows search engines like Google to place your website page link high in their search results pages. Ultimately, the links and the search results is owned by Google because they're using their domain to reference your website. Your job is to convince Google to allow them to place your website or your page link high in the search result pages. Obviously, to get here, your website or the page you will have to answer the queries, i.e. the keywords, better than what is currently there on the first results page. Otherwise, you'll not be able to get there. So content matters a lot. But so does the page experience. If your site does not load right, especially on mobile, if it's slow loading, the user experience is not engaging or boring compared to the ones ranking on the first page right now, well, you guessed it, it'll be extremely hard to rank in today's world. All of the above, including keywords, content, user experience, is known as on-page optimization as part of SEO campaigns. And there's a connectedness of your website with the bigger websites, which is better known as off-page optimization as part of SEO. This is where your brand and site are mentioned on other websites and linked back to your site, giving your brand credibility in the eyes of these search engines. Again, all of these activities within the SEO campaigns and tactics are there for your brand to gain traffic from search engines with the goal, the more traffic there is, the more revenue your business will make. So pick keywords that have high demand, create indisputably better content and experience for your visitors, and you will be able to rank high and take the win. Now, to achieve this, not surprisingly, most brands many months to years to get here. So it is an investment. Now, with that said, let's get into pay-per-click campaigns. What is pay-per-click? Well, practically most search engines, including Google and most social media, have ads on them. This is how these platforms, engines, and websites make money. They drive a ton of traffic to their website by creating a product that will attract monthly active users, billions of searches at any given point in time. This traffic is then sold in a form of an ad that companies can use to get in front of their targeted audience. This placement is powerful because these social platforms or search engines collect a ton of information on their visitors or the users, so the targeting and placement can be very precise compared to offline marketing. Search results pages ads are the most common type of pay-per-click campaign, but many other formats exist, including display, remarketing, video views, lead generation, and many different types of social media ads. These ad types and formats serve different goals, but that is for another video that dives deeper into pay-per-click only. Unlike SEO, which takes months to get on the first page and on top results where the traffic is, with PPC, you can bypass that long lineup or long time to get there by really buying your way into the first page position. You get the top placements with well-placed ad much sooner after the page or the website is up, unlike SEO. We're talking days versus months in differences to get almost instant traffic with pay-per-click. Now, get on the first top 3 position in the first few days. You really still do need to know what you're doing in Google Ads, so you have to be a bit of an expert. You'll have to spend a ton of trial and error or waste a lot of dollars and time to rank on that first few spots, even for Google Ads, given the competitive nature of Google Ads in 2022. Now that we understand both of these tactics a bit better, which one is right for your brand? Well, like anything else, the answer depends on your goals. Are you a small local operation or a startup? Looking at it from a startup's perspective, let's start by answering if you can wait a few months for results, i.e. leads or revenue or the right traffic. Or do you have a small ads budget and a separate SEO budget? If you answered yes to these questions, where you do have extra dollars for your budget and you've allocated that for SEO, investing in SEO over PPC or doing SEO in parallel with PPC makes sense. However, you need business right away and you need sales immediately, and you're obviously looking for buying those sales using pay-per-click campaigns so you can scale, build your business, get a cash infusion and get your cash flows going, get a customer base, and then look to invest once you've got a little bit of an operations that is humming and buzzing. Switching gears, if you're a large enterprise or with a headcount of 50, 60 plus, or a mid-sized brand with at least millions in revenue, which one is right for you? Question becomes, at this stage, do you want more sales immediately, or are you comfortable investing in market share growth, lowering your customer cost, acquisition cost? If you want immediate sales, split the budget higher in favor of PPC and lower on SEO activities. If you're looking to reduce risk, lower customer acquisition costs, become a familiar brand associated with your category, then invest in a higher portion of your digital marketing budget on SEO over PPC. For larger brands, we get into enterprise SEO where the efforts of multiple departments and functions come together to not only protect the existing market share and search footprint, but really look to become known as a category leader over time for the brand. We're talking things such as soft drink equals Coke, or running shoes equals Nike, or tissue equals Kleenex. These search terms have now become synonyms for the brands that they're looking to lead in. We also recommend that large brands should not only invest in SEO and PPC, but also other digital marketing tactics, including social, email, video, events, and much more. Well, that's it for this video. We hope you found it useful. Brands today should invest in both SEO and ads, but depending on the size and where they are in their journey, their goals will differ. With different goals, we have laid out a simple way to assess how to invest your marketing dollars in one tactic over the other. Do you believe the budget should be split differently in marketing? To you or your brand, is SEO more important today, or ads the better way for brands always? We'd love to hear from you, so comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, do hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time we update our channel with new content. Until next time, happy marketing.